wondering about, I notice it's so important to get the tutors trained. This may come up later.
Mm-hmm.
But in a rural county where we live, and it's just so hard to get coordination, are there online training?
I didn't pay her to say this either, but how awesome is this? About a year ago, I was looking for something else, and I found the Florida Literacy Coalition's online tutor training program. And we've all been talking about this for a long time. Not that we necessarily feel like all of our tutor training should be online, but that a portion of it should be online, so that we can deal with folks as they come in rather than sometimes making people wait for 3 months until we offer a training program, and then we lose them. Or like in rural communities where they'd have to drive 50 miles or more several times. So we've been looking for a way to do this. So I called the Florida people and I said, hi, you don't know me, but I'm so interested in what you're doing here. Would you let me take a look at this? So they sent me a link and a password, and they let me put a task force of, I don't know, 8 or 10, any of you in the room that were part of that, together. And we had a group take a look at their program and say, oh, gosh, this is pretty great. So I went back to them and said, you know, what would it take for you to give us access to this? And they said, well, we would be happy to rebrand it for California. So I'm paying them not as much money as they probably deserve because I just heard from her yesterday, and it's ready for us to look at. So we've been waiting for this, and it took a little bit longer because we had a great LSTA project. The City of Santa Clara and San Jose Public Library did these wonderful tutor training videos, which if you haven't seen them, you have to see them. So there are already some pieces online you can start using. But when I showed those to the Florida folks, they said, oh my gosh, this is so great. We want to use your videos instead of ours. Would that be okay? So they actually went back and redid their entire program to incorporate our videos. And they incorporated roles and goals and California statistics. I haven't even seen it yet. I just got the link and I've been on the road all week. So if you have not already told me you would like to be a pilot project on trying out the online tutor training, you need to email me sooner rather than later because I'm not going to be around that much longer. But hopefully we're going to be able to test it before I go, or there will be somebody here to test it. So I think I can have up to 20 libraries in the first year. So yeah, very exciting stuff we've been working on for a while. So email me from your cell phone right now. No, you don't have to do it, but just let me know if that's of interest. But that's coming. There's already some materials on the website because we're looking at how do we not only deal with those distances, et cetera, but those of you who know me, one of the other hats I wear is the volunteerism piece. And what we know is that volunteers are changing. And not every volunteer feels like they need to sit in a training room for 2 weekends and 3 Wednesdays or whatever it is that we used to do. So they're used to taking at least a portion of their training online. And we all feel, the consensus of the groups I've been talking to is that we don't necessarily want to have it all be online because you have to meet these people, right? You have to get to know them and find out their qualities, their characteristics, in order to make a good match with an adult learner. So you're probably going to have some variation on a theme. You may have homework later on for them to look at other videos, or when they have a particular problem or issue with their learner, you're going to have resources. But yes, there is online tutor training coming. How cool is that?